You want to see how I pack all of this into just this? Well, you start with the right tools. Yes, a straw and a marker and 3 different sizes of Ziploc bags. Then, most people already know about rolling all of their stuff. So that's what we're going to start with, rolling everything. Socks are easier to find again and dig out when they're paired up properly. So you don't have to dig one sock, other sock, and you end up with one sock from 2 different pairs each. So buddy up your socks. Another way you can do it is what they call ranger rolling your socks, which I think is going one step too far. So I just buddy up my socks. Think of it as giving your socks a battle buddy. Now, how am I going to close it? This white one is just too tall. Well, it's because I didn't make it narrow enough when I rolled it. So you got to make sure that your rolls are going to be narrow enough to fit the bag. And you can twist as you put it in so that it stays rolled. Now it's the right height. Now that everything that can be rolled and bagged is, where do you go from here? Well, you take your pajamas into a dry bag. You do the same rolling up, so I like pajama jeans because they're stretchy, and when you have to go out and pee in the middle of the night when you're camping, then you still look like you're dressed and not in your pajamas. All right, now, we're still not ready to put everything in the bag because we still have 2 tools that we need to use. We have our pen and our handy dandy little straw. Why a straw? You're kidding, right? How else do you get all the air out? To vacuum seal and shrink down the clothes even more. Now, after you've got everything bagged, why the pen? Well, because you don't want to go rifling through all these bags trying to find the right bag. So we label what's in them. Now that we have everything bagged that needs to be bagged, how do we organize everything in the bag? All right, now that everything is all bagged up, it's time to load it into the 40-liter dry bag. The theory here is, how do you make it all visible? Because once you load it, it's really, really hard to see everything that's on one end or the other. So you want things that you want to find easily, like your toiletries, right in the middle. And other things that are harder to recognize, especially in the dark, like all your clothes that are now labeled, can get filed nicely in the back. And you can just look through the labels to figure out what you need, to find what you need. Just remember, label towards the center. Where's my label? There's my label. So now I'm about halfway. So I'm going to put my pajamas, things that I need after my toiletries, into the other end. Also, my spare jeans are going to go on the bottom under the toiletries because I'm not going to need those right away. And I'm going to have the toiletries out when I'm changing. Now time for the toiletry kits. And by the way, collect moments, not things. It also helps if you organize things visually. So for example, red is for right, blue is for left, are my contact lenses. My right contact lenses are in the red bag. Left ones are in the other one. Hey, and don't forget, follow me on other social media. Dehumidifier for my hearing aid. Oh, and bag up all of your cables and other essentials into these handy dandy reusable bags. Shower shoes, towel that needs re-rolling. Oh, and I almost forgot the most important thing, a game. Always bring something fun. Scarf in case of weather change. And a couple extra plastic bags just in case. It's also a good idea to have several different kinds of securing things. Like ponytail holders are great for wrapping cords. Cord wraps are good for all kinds of other things besides just cords. For example, you can hang things on other things with them. When you want to hang things inside your tent, you're going to want clips. And remember all those wonderful little things that you have from concerts and stuff like that? And you can't undo them. But what you can do is either single use, make them tighter, or you can wrap them around something, put the tail through, and you can secure it. If I can get the little black thing to go through. There we go. And so you can secure things that way. I think we have finished putting everything in our 40-liter dry bag. And there's still plenty of room to spare.